welcome to another Tuesday weekly live. And this is quite an important one. You really want to see this because this is about efficiency in practicing. We're all really busy. Our calendars are filled up, and how do we squeeze the daily violin practicing routine? It's quite difficult and challenging maybe already. So if we don't study efficiently, then the progress is going to be really slow. And we don't want that because slow progress is not really motivating, right? Okay, so we need to get more done in less time. And I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that. First of all, I'm going to show you, if you start with a new piece, how to approach that efficiently. And after that, I'm going to explain you everything about the Creative Violin practicing system. And my own students, they all know everything about it. And they rock it, really. And I want to tell you also about the Creative Violin practicing system. That's going to come in a few minutes. Okay, let's start off with how to approach a new piece. And I'm going to take 29. 29, that is from the Bauernkantate. That is a cantate by Johann Sebastian Bach. Here you have it. And this is a new piece. I'm giving it to you and you're seeing this for the first time. Now, the biggest mistake you can make is to take out the violin and start practicing. Ah, right. But yeah, many do that. You don't have to do that like that. First of all, you want to just check, what am I coming across? Let's see, let's just check the key signature, 3 sharps. Well, that is in the scale of A. Yeah, we have a win. Scale of A. We don't have to worry about what sharps are there, low finger, high finger, anything. No, scale of A. The notes are going to be in that scale, right? Okay, that's the first one. Then, of course, we're going to take a look at the time signature, 4 quarters in a measure. So we count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the second win already. We already know a lot about this piece by only knowing that, right? Okay, and then we're going to see what the notes are. The best thing, if you're going to study it, is we're going to cut a part out. Let me show you here. Okay, here. You see that? So we're going to start here and we go until here, right? The red line. Only these 4 bars. That's it. And if you take the first day, really the first day, studying only these 4 bars, you're well on your way to great progress and perfect efficiency. Only 4 bars, and take the first day of practice only for these, right? And we're going to start slowly because our mind does not process new data all too quickly. I can even say really slowly. Yeah? Okay, really slowly. So it's not only me, I think your mind processes new data slow as well. And we want to be friends with our brain, right? So we're going to give it all the possibilities, all the time it will need to process new data. So how we're going to approach this is, we already know it's in the scale of A. That's it. So we don't have to worry about anything unless other sharps or other flats or other symbols are in front of the note, but I don't see them here, so we're all set with this fingering. So first we're going to take it as slow as possible. And if I mean slow, I mean slow, really, really slow. And then I see people, yeah, that's slow. Yeah, what's the tempo going to be? Yeah. See what I mean? Always in a hurry. But slow is your friend, right? Okay, so we're going to first read the notes, okay? we get to the system, because there's a little part that comes before this in the creative violin practicing system. Yeah, but this is the approach of the notes itself. Okay, getting there. So as slow as you can. So it's 0, 1, 2, 2, 2. That's what I'm seeing. Three, 2, 1, 1, 1. And maybe you want to do it until here. I'm doing 4 bars here, but maybe just 2 bars. Perfect, perfect. Then you're even doing it better than I am. So really, really slow, and then you've got all the time to process the data. And then 2, we get a 3, 2 together, 2, 1, 0, and we're at the long note. Okay, this is actually the end of a sentence, right? So we want to stop there. We don't cross that red line. We're going to take the next part the next day, day 2, right? Let's say we're going to take a week for this piece, a week, right? This is how you do it. So 4 bars, that's it. No more than that on the first day. And really keep to that, okay? So we did it really, really, really slow, right? If this goes right, if you can play all these 4 bars in this tempo, then, no, you don't go to the next. You pick up the tempo a little bit more, and then a little bit more. So from this tempo, and we've got all the time to read. I can even talk in between, right? If that goes well, and then we can pick it up a little bit. Not too fast. There you go. And if that goes well, a little bit more tempo. Because your brain has processed the data, and all is going to sort of form the whole structure in your memory, right? It's still up there. It's not in the backpack, like I tell in the memory that you, what do you say? You stored on the hard disk, right? That I call the backpack. But it's not there yet. It's still all processing in your mind, and your mind is forming the memory of these notes, right? So if the memory kicks in, then you can pick up the tempo a little bit. So the data processing stage is over. But only 4 measures, right? So, and now we can go to a little bit more tempo. See? Okay, going fine. Now, if you make mistakes, if your fingers can't keep up, if stuff goes wrong there, then the only thing you have to realize is, I'm playing too fast. Your brain is not keeping up with you. That's it. If you know that, then go a little bit slower. Be the friend of your brain. Give it the time it needs to process it. And some people need a little bit more time, some people a little bit less time, but it's all the same. You need time to process it. So if you go wrong, if you can't keep up, then you're already going too fast. So take a step back and go a little bit slower again, until that level that you can play everything fluidly, right? Okay, I see Georgie is there. Hi Georgie, and congrats with your mother. Ruth, happy birthday to you. And Ian, great to see you as well. Right, so that is the bottom line. Go slow, go back slower, and see that you can play everything correctly. And if that goes right, then you sort of gradually add some tempo to it. That's it. And just until the level that your fingers or anything cannot keep up, then that is your top level. And you'll get there. You get to the level of the tempo the song is required to do, right? You'll get there. Maybe not right away, but this is the way you're gonna get there the fastest way, by doing it slow. Sounds crazy, right? Yeah, I know, but it's true. It's proven, it's true, right? Okay, so that is the bottom line. 4 bars, no more than that. Very, very, very slow as you can, and then gradually those 4 bars add the tempo until you reach a good tempo, maybe even the tempo that is required in the method, right? Okay, that's it. Next day we're going to work from here, and we're going further to the next 4 bars. And what do we see? Huh? We don't have to do them because we already practiced it. We haven't seen it, but we already practiced it. How about that? Okay, now if I go sorry, this way, you can still see the when we go further. See that? Okay, this is here, and if we take this one, it's up here as well. Yeah, down here, exactly the same. So you just study a few bars and you're gonna see that you already studied the piece. But not only that, if I did this, it's gonna be the same. If I take that part, it's the sort of same feel, the same, you know, you've already got that in your first study. So the first day, the 4 bars are important because the rest of the piece is going to be quite similar. Different notes a little bit here and there, some stuff, maybe some completely new stuff, of course, but basically you've got a lot of the whole piece already in those first 4 bars. So that's what I call efficient study. Do you get it? So, got it? So, take a little part and then slowly, from very slow tempo, build it up, and your memory is going to form. Your memory is going to say, ah, okay, that's perfect. I can remember that now. Okay, challenge me, and you go up a little bit. Yeah, got it. Challenge me. You go more tempo. Got it. Challenge me a little bit more. And oh, there we go wrong. All right, that's it. Take a little step back. So the whole processing, that's how it works, right? That's perfect. So the other side, I mean, if this works, if you can process the data slowly like that, it also works with mistakes. And you have to realize that if you study too fast, you're going to make mistakes, and your brain, your mind is also going to say, okay, this is how you're putting the data in, and this is what I'm remembering. So if you put in mistakes, your brain is going to produce the mistakes. What you put in is going to come out, right? So be really careful with the first data you're putting in, the first notes, very slowly. Your brain is going to record exactly what you have to do, right? That's it. Very, very easy, right? So far. Okay, what do we have next? Now I'm going to tell you about the Creative Violin study system. It's not new, it's not completely new. Well, I haven't seen it anywhere yet. But if you work with this first part which I explained, now comes the Creative Violin System. The whole method, book 1 and book 2 is almost finished. Book 1, I'm building up the skills gradually, right? And I'm working with grips first, with the high second finger, then the low second finger, combination of both, third finger, fourth finger, and everything. I'm building up gradually, right? Now, if you would attend a music academy, or you have a private teacher, like I had a private teacher once a week, right? Half an hour, once a week, that's it. Then he's gonna put in all the information. You have to remember everything that he's telling you, everything you have to write down, and okay, I'm going to work on that. You go home, you start with your studies. At home, there's no input. You have to remember what is being said. How did I do that? Okay, I think this, I think that. And then you're starting to study the piece. You're working at it every day of the week, and you come back to the teacher, and the teacher says, yeah, that's right, but ooh, I didn't tell you to do it like this, and oh, look at this, look at that, you're holding your hand a little bit wrong, oh, these notes are not quite correctly like you should be playing them. All that stuff. And then half an hour later, boop, you go back home again, and you have to do it all by yourself again. Now here's the great difference, the Creative Violin study system. If you're at a music academy, you have a private teacher, and you are working from this method, what do you take home? The videos, all the videos of every exercise and every song. And you can practice along with your virtual teacher. Yeah, that will be me, right. You can practice along with me. I'm going to be there every single minute of your day. I'm there day and night, 24/7. I'm going to be there coaching you, helping you study. And you can always watch how's the right hand. I'm a little bit confused. I'm not sure anymore about the left hand or the timing of these notes. And you can see and you can hear everything. That's going to help you tremendously with your study. And then the next week you come back to the lessons, everything's going to be perfect, right? And even the explanations of everything. Your teacher will have told you to do this and that. I'm going to tell you exactly the same. Couldn't be too different, right? So I'm explaining all the stuff in the video as well. And for those who don't have a teacher, you can self-study this perfectly as well. But you get the videos. I mean, every method you buy, you get the book, right? And you get backing tracks. If you're lucky, backing tracks of all. Well, you have, with my system, you have all the backing tracks, of course, but you also have videos of everything at your fingertips. So that's going to help you, because we're going to use this system. Yeah, we're going to use it. How are we going to use it to even boost your daily practice? This is how we're going to do it. If what we discussed just now, you get a piece and you have to first focus about what is the key signature, what is the time signature, the key, the scale of that. Okay, there. And we're going to find the notes, but you don't have an idea how it sounds yet. And here comes the system. 1. The Creative Violin Study System. We're going to use these videos, right? You're getting a new piece, you're going to start with a new piece. The first thing you do is watch the video and read along. Put away the violin. Just read along. And you're going to hear the melody, you're going to hear the notes you're going to play, and you're reading along. And this little link between what you see and what you hear is already forming, is already starting to grow on your memory, right? So now, if you've seen the video, sorry, if you heard the video because you're reading along in the score, in the book, then you already know how the melody sounds, and this is going to help you enormously. And we do that a few times until you sort of get it, you can follow really, really well, and you get it, you've got the melody. And let me just show you how to look it up. We go to YouTube, we go to the lessons on YouTube, I'm going to do lesson 7 and exercise 29. And this is this Bach song, all right? So let's go to YouTube, and we're going to find lesson 7, and we're going to find the video 29. They're all there. I'll show you. One, two, three. Got it? Okay, that's easy, right? So I put the score next to it, but of course you're holding the book and you're reading along as you hear the melody. And you're going to do that 3 times, 4 times, 10 times, I don't know, until you really know the song. Okay? That is step 1 of this system. No other method has it. This, you have it. Okay, this is step 1. Step 2, in your study, stop the video. If you have the melody in your head, right, you can almost sing it along, then you're going to stop the video and we're going to sort out the notes now. We're going to start slowly. This is what I explained to you before. We're going to look at the notes. Okay, key of A, where are the notes on the violin? We're going to look them up. We're going to and follow the reading. You're reading, but you already know what's coming, and you already know if I would be playing this. Ooh, something is wrong there. I didn't hear that. No. Oh. There we go. Got it? So you already have that. So the chance that you're going to make a mistake, reading mistakes or anything, that chance is really small because you've got the song in your mind already. Okay, so we stop the video's out, and we're going to start practicing the notes. 4 bars, as I explained, right? Slow, really slow, and we're going to add some tempo and tempo just until we get a level of or a tempo which is perfect for day 1. Okay, and you do this with all the other days, with all the bars, and maybe you need 2 weeks. Could be, that's no problem, but take your time to do it well. Okay, so stop the video, practice the notes slowly and slowly build them up. Okay, that is step 2. What is step 3? Next step, we're going to work towards the video tempo. So we have the tempo, we are playing at this pace in our study, but hey, I'm going to play the video again. What's the tempo of the video? I've still got some work to do, right? So we're going to sort of challenge ourselves until we can play the whole piece in that tempo or about that tempo. If the video is a little bit too fast for you, you're not reaching that tempo, it's a little bit too much, then you can also slow down the video. Also, you can practice with a slower pace of the video. But, okay, so step 3, work towards the video tempo. We're getting there, right? Okay, now we go. Next one. Practice along with the video. When you have the video, the video tempo, I mean, then practice along with it. Practice along with it. See that you can keep up and play the whole song in the tempo of the video. Play along with me, and that's going to be great. It's wonderful. I mean, you have achieved that tempo, right? And you're playing along with the video. Yeah, this is a win situation. You get somewhere there, okay? And it's not quite finished yet, because I'm still playing along. And if you hear me playing, it's very easy to play along with the teacher, right? But now, one step to go, just one. Ready? Here we go. Stop the video and practice with the backing tracks. Backing tracks are also included. What are the backing tracks? What you hear in the video is exactly that accompaniment, but without me playing along. So you are the soloist now. You have to play the solo and along with the backing track. And now you have to see that you keep in sync with that backing track, right? Okay, it's the other way around. I mean, if you have a pianist accompanying you, then the pianist has to follow you. But working with backing tracks in the video, that just plays along and you have to keep up, right? So it's the other way around, that's true. But it's a great exercise. It's good for hearing what's happening there, and I have to play along with that. That's really great for your study. So stop the video, practice with backing tracks. And if you are in sync with backing tracks, that is when you finished your practice on that song. Then you've done it all correctly. And you can add this one to your list of the house concert you're gonna give, right? if you have a few of these beautiful songs in the method, then just add them up, make a nice little program. This is going to be one of them. You're going to play along with the backing track and give a concert. You are going to be the soloist. These are the 5 steps to follow. And this is only, you can only do this with the Creative Violin Study System, because of all songs and all exercises you have videos. And of course, the last step, the backing tracks. Great, isn't it? That is true. Right, so if you haven't bought the method yet, this is your chance still to get it for $27.97. This is the only one-time payment you have to do. Then everything is included, the videos, and people think it's fake. I mean, there's a lot of people that think it's fake and they don't buy it. Well, no, that couldn't be true. And I know my accountant is really pissed off with this, and he says, Sander, you have to do something about the price because this is crazy. But yeah, I know it's crazy, but I have a meaning. I have a reason for this, because I want to reach as many people as possible for this low price, right? So it's still there for $27.97. That's when you buy the book, and the rest is all included. And it's a great method. And here the study, you can study along with all these steps, and this is gonna boost your progress enormously, better than any other method, because they don't have these videos and maybe backing tracks of only a few songs. That's what I had. So the study system, my study system, is watch the video, read along, and get the song in your mind. 2 is stop the video, start practicing little parts and practice slowly, go gradually up, and then work towards the video tempo, but do it slowly. As when you start making mistakes, you can't keep up, then you have to take it down a little bit and build back up from there. And maybe take some pieces take a little bit longer, but it doesn't matter. Take the time for it, because you're worth it, right? It's worth it. And then if you get to the video tempo, we're going to start practicing along with the video. And again, you can put the video a little bit slower, but if you can put it on the speed that is required, then that's it. You've got it. And then the last step is check me out, give me a kick, and out you go, Sander, because I want to do it alone. And you can. And you practice with the backing tracks. That's it. That is the Creative Violin Study System. So, if you haven't yet, buy the book and start playing. And if you have just begun, maybe you want to ask your teacher if you can start studying from this method. And give me a line there. If your teacher is interested, then I'm going to send him the material and everything, and that will be great, right? So this is going to work. Right, let me know if you have any questions about it. You can always drop me an email through the website creativeviolin.com, and drop me a line, and I'm going to answer all your questions. If you're stuck on anything, or you don't understand, or anything, drop me a line and I'll be there. And I'll be back here next week again with a new topic, and hope to see you again. And until then, happy studies, God bless, and see you next week again. Bye-bye. You want to learn to play the violin, and of course with the best violin method, right? Would you like to learn other styles of music on the violin in addition to classical, such as jazz, country, gypsy music, Irish? And maybe you even want to learn to improvise on the violin. Well, you can, from the very first lesson. You play? I am Xander Nichting, author of the new violin method, Creative Violin, from which thousands of students are already studying. So what makes this violin method so new? The build-up of the technical skills is the same as the old methods. They are fine and do not need to be reinvented. The new thing is in the music itself. Besides classical, there are many musical styles, as mentioned, jazz, country, gypsy music, Irish, and even improvisation exercises from lesson 1. But what makes this method completely unique is that videos of all the lessons and exercises in the book are also included. You can see very clearly what the intention is and how to do it. I see it in my own students. They progress much faster, but also much better. And in addition, I hardly notice any motivation problems. Of course, the accompaniments of all pieces and exercises are included. You can use them to give beautiful house concerts, or of course use them for recitals in the violin class. And best of all perhaps is the price of it all. €27.97. €27.97. You can buy the book for just €27.97. It is available as ebook, which you can download and get started right away, or you can purchase the printed version, which will be sent to your address. Everything is included, the videos, which are on our YouTube channel, and the accompaniments. Even if you don't have a violin teacher, you can get started with this. All the explanations that a teacher would give you are also explained in detail in the videos. If you want, you can share your progress in the Creative Violin Facebook group that has been set up just for this purpose. Here you will always get positive and professional feedback on your progress, so you can be sure you're doing it right. And this is also completely free. And there are currently more than 6,000 people active in this group. So for less than €28 you have a complete violin method with video instructions that will take you from a beginner to intermediate level. Book 1 closes with Pachelbel's Canon. And you could be playing this in under a year. Click on the link and we will immediately start your violin career together.